Sheldon is a character that I heard back in 1976 on a radio station in Chicago called The Loop. Basically, it was an April Fool's Day joke from the station itself. Back in those days, stuff that's risque, like flushing the toilet or any sexual innuendos, was kind of like verboten back in those days. But so one of the things that came up with April Fool's Day joke was some kind of crazy stuff that I never heard of, like flushing a toilet on air. It's kind of funny. At least back in those days, it was really funny. I had tears in my eyes. But one of the things that they came up with was a guy that was called Voices Carry out here. And he's actually here in Dallas, in Oak Lawn. He actually was the main guy that worked this show. He actually created the character. Sheldon Mashugana was an aria. It was called Sheldon Mashugana in Little Brown Things That Float in the Water. And basically it came up to like when he spies the little brown thing that float in the water, he goes, "Aye, aye, 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 aye." After that, decided we don't like that little brown thing that float in the water, but maybe we should feel it. And he goes, "Aye, aye, 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 aye." And then after he feels it, he goes, "Oh." He says maybe he should taste the little brown things that float in the water. And he goes, "Aye." Comedy's always been my fun thing. I did Second City back when I was 19 years old. I actually in Chicago. They had Second City, the actual playhouse, and we were talking. I said, "You gotta try it out for Second City. You're so funny." And in my dorm room, the kids at the dorm room said, "Hey, you should try out. You're funny." I'm like, "Okay." So I went ahead and tried it out for the Second City, not knowing anything about acting at all. And then when I did long story short, I did the actual thing. The producer lady fell off the chair. That's how funny I was. So I said, all right, well, I know I got something going on here. But the Sheldon thing, again, came from my friend and I talking, and then this April Fool's Day joke. So that's how I kept doing it. That's what inspired me to keep up with the comedy.
Cool.
It's kind of surreal with an enema. Who in their right mind would actually take an enema and start slurping on it? Basically, never had sex toys for alternate uses at all. I've never seen it on TV. Have you? Well, it's just take a funny character and make fun of sex toys. But then again, you always see the sex pills and sex things all over, on TV.
Yeah.
How to make your genitalia larger, or having prostate issues and this kind of thing. So why can't you sell or talk about sex toys? No. Sheldon's been driving most of it, but I'm having James, which is my partner, try to do a little more of the Hardy or Laurel Hardy type thing, where he actually Hardy looks at the camera every time Sheldon does something stupid or something funny or whatever. The F word usually is my best word. Yeah, just go. Whatever comes to mind, but usually the F word is usually. Oige schlecht basically means oh how bad.
Oh how bad.
Oh how bad. I'm in insurance business full time, so one of my insureds is his name is Frank, and basically he works and owns the New Orleans Major Motion Picture Studio in New Orleans.
Cool.
And I insure the building, and so he and I are getting together talking about creating this character on an ongoing basis on a larger scale, But basically, Sheldon could go on skits. Sheldon can do, go on TV shows. He can do just about anything, kind of like a Where's Waldo thing. He says we're popping in. I said, where's that guy going? What's that guy doing? But he can do just about any TV show or any picture at all, any major motion picture or any kind of picture, a feature film, that kind of thing, but an ongoing basis. But I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then eventually the huge thing, maybe in Vegas or something. It's a building and process. You know, the more, right now I got it heavily done in Hollywood right now, and I just was messing around with Facebook, and in about 5 days I got 30,000 hits. So that's not bad for 5 days.
No, 5 days. That's.
And I'm like, and I'm hardly spending any money doing that. So I'm like, okay, well, 30,000 hits a lot, and I haven't even checked it this morning. So I just monitoring it, find out how much more people actually like this character.
Cool.